Hi everyone, I have decided to sit down and do a little bit of a chatty video, just kind of a hi, happy new year, how you doing, this is what's going on sort of video. The last videos I posted on my channel were to do with my Christmas journaling challenge that me and Meg put together, so I am going to update you on that. At the start of the year I do tend to do some sort of video going over where I'm at, what I'm planning to do and stuff like that. It's become a little bit of a tradition on my channel, so for my sake more than anything I wanted to just do another one, just to sit down, laid back, chilling in my corner video. I feel like I've not really updated much since summer time. The end of last year was very tricky. To be honest, the whole of last year was a tough one. I think mentally I found it more turbulent than 2020, which is saying something, because 2020, but for me personally 2021 just had lots of things happen and I somehow managed to get through them. I have been very MIA on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel, on all of my social media platforms. I have been working behind the scenes, obviously. December I pretty much threw myself into this little project that me and Meg put together and I loved it. I really enjoyed putting that together. It was a little bit stressful, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like creating the content on it and organising it and stuff, I really enjoyed it. In terms of how far I got with the 12 days of journaling, I didn't do it in December. Actually that's a lie, I did 2 pages in December. I wasn't feeling very festive this year. I kind of just let it pass me by, and usually I get really down at Christmas time, so in order to try and avoid that I just kind of didn't do Christmas this year particularly, or last year even. It felt like I was kind of just watching it from the outside, so I was watching people celebrate it and do all their little traditions and stuff, but for me personally it just kind of was here and then it's gone, and then now we're in 2022. So you will have seen I did my little video on prepping my little basket of stuff and the journal I was going to use and stuff like that, and obviously I did my page for the video part of it because it was a video collab with loads of different YouTubers, creators, artists, and so I did my day, I did my video on my day, but the rest of them I didn't do. Actually that's a lie again, I did the first page. I had one day during December where I was like, I'm gonna sit down and do a page, and I did, and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't do them again until January. And when I say January I mean like well into January. It was like a couple of weeks ago. The point of this journal challenge was not to be stressful. Like we made it 12 days so it wasn't overwhelming. We didn't make it like strict rules and stuff like that. We just kind of gave the prompts out and people did it however they wanted to. So you kind of make the challenge as difficult or as easy as you want for yourself, which I think is a good way to do it. For me, the challenge part of a journal challenge is completing it, is finishing it. I have so many half-finished journals and projects that I've started and just not finished. And so the challenge part for any journaling challenge is finishing it. And I'm very happy to say that I did finish this one. Actually, that's another lie. I've not done this bit of journaling yet, so, or this bit, but I've made the pages, which is not the hardest bit, but it's like the most time consuming part and the bit that I struggle to allocate time for in my day-to-day. I love journaling so much, I find it so therapeutic, but yeah, my brain is just like, no, we don't have time for that, we need to do other things that are more important, and I struggle and wrestle with that so much. I managed to sit down and do all of my pages in here, they're all done, decorated. Most of them I've journaled in. I've just got those last 2 that I need to journal in, but the writing part for me just really isn't like a massive deal. I can do that whenever. So I'm calling this finished. I'm very happy with how it turned out and how my pages turned out and how it looks. I still have a lump of pages that are blank because it was obviously a 12-day challenge, not a full month. So I might print off some more photos and do some more journaling in there around Christmas, or I'll save it for another journaling challenge. Maybe I'll do another one next year. I don't know. did use a lot of my own ephemera on the pages, which was so fun. I think I've used them on almost every page, just like adding little bits of decoration. I've added the snowman here, added the little stocking on how I decorate for Christmas, and the Christmas crackers and letters and stuff here. The Christmas ephemera is still available on my shop. I know a lot of people who document Christmas post-Christmas, so like January is their sit down and document Christmas time, and I've decided to pop them on sale for a week starting on Monday. So from Monday the 24th until the 31st of January, I'm going to have all of the Christmas stuff on sale. I'm going to apply a 10% discount to everything, so you don't need a discount code or anything like that. If you're a patron, then you do have an extra 10% discount code that is provided every single month. So anyone on the pink or teal tiers will get 10% off, and that can be applied on top of the 10%. So you guys can get 20% off. So if you missed out on getting the Christmas ephemera before Christmas, then you can maybe get some now and put it away for next Christmas. Or if you're someone who journals in January, you can use it in your 2021 Christmas journals. A little update on where I'm at. In December I obviously had this project that was taking up a lot of my time, and if you're on Instagram you'll have seen I also did a lot of work for Royal Mail. So I created 5 pieces of content for them for their Christmas campaign, and that took up a lot of my time. It was a bit of a last minute project. Obviously it was paid, it was like ad work, so that was great. I don't tend to take on a lot of collaborations anymore that are just gifted stuff, because I have so much stuff. Like, this room is full of craft stuff that I need to get through. I say need to get through. I don't need to get through it, it's just there's so many things already that I have and I don't need more. There's also not as much space. Now I've set up my shop properly, a lot of shelf space and everything has become shop stock storage. So I don't really take on projects that aren't paid, like there isn't a fee behind it, because ideally I want to be spending time on my shop and doing my own personal projects. So I am very picky with who I work with now, but when it comes down to paid content, obviously if my time is being compensated for, I'm more likely to do it, because at the end of the day I'll need money. I want to save up, I want to move out of this house. So instead of taking time off in December, I was working a lot behind the scenes on that project. During December I was dealing with a lot of stuff personally. I'm not going to go into tons of detail on this video. I do at some point want to do a separate video on it, because I have been relatively open about my journey, mental health journey, on my channel through vlogs and stuff over the years. If you've been around a while, you know that I deal with anxiety and depression in waves. Kind of goes up and down, but in December I was diagnosed with ADHD, which was a lot to take on. It's something that I kind of suspected that I had or was dealing with for about a year or so. I'd been looking up videos, information, research, like I'd just been deep diving into what ADHD is and how it affects people, and I realised that a lot of it lined up with my brain. So yeah, in the summer I went to my doctors and spoke to them about it. I had an assessment in December and got the diagnosis there and then, which was emotional. It was a lot, and I'm still very much processing it right now. I am going to be starting medication for it at some point, which is terrifying. I'm so scared for that. I was never on any medication for anxiety or depression because it scared me so much. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So that's been quite a brain journey that I've been dealing with for the last month. I haven't been putting the pressure on to do work every single day and do a full, 5-day week. I've just been kind of waking up and going, do I fancy doing work today? If not, what do I fancy doing? Trying to relieve a bit of the stress, and I feel a bit all over the place. At some point though, I'll get there and figure it out. It's just going to be a whole new way of functioning that I need to find. I couldn't think of the word. Figure out, work out, adjust to, basically. Like I said, I'm probably going to do some sort of video on it at some point. I did vlog a little bit when I was going through the process, mainly for my own reflection's sake. If any of you guys do have ADHD and want to share a bit of your story below, then I would appreciate it. I I'm just very overwhelmed at the moment, pretty much. I'm basically in the point of going, oh, all these years I have been over straining my brain to keep up with society and how I should be working and should be functioning as an adult. Now I've realised that actually I'm struggling with those things because I have ADHD, and so my brain's just gone, okay, stop straining your brain to keep up with them, and then I've fallen behind. And it's just very weird to have spent all that time putting in all this effort to just function. And I'm at this point where I just feel really uncomfortable, feeling like I'm behind. So if anyone has any words of wisdom regarding ADHD stuff, feel free to pop it below. I don't know if I'll answer every single person in great detail. I do try to answer all of my comments, but I know this is quite a heavy sort of subject, mental healthness wise, so I will pace myself with replying. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on and update you guys a bit, give a little refresh, a little happy new year, a little hey how you doing for January, because I haven't posted all months and I did so well in December, posting almost every week. Actually probably November as well. I had a streak of just being like boom 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 videos, yeah. And then January I was just like, I can't keep up with it, so I didn't. I haven't even done a journaling page with the January 2022 Patreon collage sheets yet, and I really want to do that to share because I really like the collage sheets for this month. I'll pop a little picture here of what they look like, because if you do fancy getting your hands on them, feel free to go over to my Patreon and grab them. I have 2 tiers of my Patreon now. One is the £3 tier, which is collage sheets, so you get the 3 collage sheets, and then you also get the discount to my shop and early access to all of my YouTube videos. And then there's a £6 one, which you get all of that, but you also get 2 extra creative videos a month. I am very excited to progress with the shop in 2022. I do have a few goals for it. Obviously I am going to be going through some adjustments in my routine and life and head. There is a part of me that is like imposter syndrome heavy, where I'm just like, maybe you don't have it, maybe you've just exaggerated things, maybe you're just, there's just so many things in my head that are just, I'm doubting myself with it. And this is after like an official diagnosis. But I'm going with it just like I did with my anxiety journey, just like I did with my depression journey. You just kind of trust the professionals until there's a reason not to. But so far ADHD, from what I have read and what I have learned and what the psychiatrist said, it does very much line up with a lot of the struggles that I'm dealing with and a lot of the burnouts that I've had over the last every single year of my life basically. How I'm constantly saying I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed, I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed. I just work, burn out, disappear for a couple of weeks, come back, stress, burn out. Yeah, I've not really got any big goals this year. It's pretty much just shop stuff, growing the shop, getting all of these ideas that I have for products and designs from in here onto some paper and onto physical items, because that is what brings me joy, is actually making this stuff real. And then alongside that dealing with ADHD stuff, because I think that's going to be a lot this year. So that is me. We also got a puppy. Did I mention that in any video? I don't think I did. I did record a vlog in like November and I just couldn't be bothered to edit it pretty much, so I might actually include a few of those clips at the end of this video for you, because we got a puppy. If you don't follow me on Instagram you won't know that, because I didn't share it anywhere else. She's called Nelly. She's a little pastel just like Bonnie. She is mainly my dad's dog. She's kind of replacing Hallie. I say it like that because Hallie is still alive, she's still being a little love, she's just old. She is 12 now, she's been working her whole life, she's a farm dog. She goes to work with my dad every day and she's just getting to the point where she wants to lay in front of the fire and be an old lady. So we're letting her do that. She's retiring. But yeah, we got Nelly in November, so we've had her 2-3 months now or something. I just have forgotten to say anything about her, but I will include some little clips. Had a lovely Christmas and New Year. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course if you're a patron, thank you so much for the support over there. Your name will be on the screen now. I will have a link below if you do want to become a patron. The collage sheets for this month are live, so you can download them, and you can also get past sheets as well. It's also a good option if you don't live in the UK and don't want to pay postage on my shop. You can still download and use some of my artwork in your journals and projects. Yeah, it's just like another option if you fancy it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Lock it. I feel like I should be... Let's tilt you down a bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. My hair's already annoying me. My fringe is so annoying. Like, what is this? This isn't a parting. We don't want this. It's because I've got like 2 strands of hair that are from the long part. And they're taking the... No, I don't want you. Anyone else with a fringe? Not get told about this before they got fringe, that you'd just be forever pulling long bits of hair out of it or chopping them, but I can't afford to chop any more of my hair. Brother's just woken up, so we'll just sit here and not talk to myself. Okay, he's gone to loo. The Christmas blah. I'm still dealing with it now. Ow. Just cracked my finger. The January sheets. Let's try not to swear. The January sheets. I can't say it. The collage sheets for this month. Let's go with that. No, I need to stop laughing. The entire way through that, all I could see was like the shadow of these spots, which is so fun. I feel like my skin has cleared up really well compared to the summer when I was hella stressed. Like, I don't get stress spots all that much anymore. I just get lots of little ones, which are just like, hey. Pretty sure they're hormonal, but hey ho.